All In Sports Network. We love sports.
Coming to you from the land of barbecue, Lone Stars and Longhorns, this is All In Colts, presented by the Unstable Blues.
Welcome back in. It's time again for the Unstable Pick Six. We'll take turns with our predictions of 6 high-profile games around the NFL, including a couple from the AFC South. So, let's go All In Colts.
Yes, I'm Kevin. This is my son Liam, and we are the Unstable Blues. Happy to present All In Colts as part of the Rogue Media Sports Network.
We want you to be a part of this. Comment your picks before Thursday Night Football, and if you get them all right, we'll shout you out on next week's Pick Six.
Yes, and as always, we before we get into this week, we need to take a look at last week's picks. There were some wild finishes, but none quite like the Bears and Commandos game. We did not pick it, but man, that was crazy. Even crazier when you have you seen the video that's going around of the Bears defender taunting the fans?
I have.
Ending up being the one that did not tip it down, but tipped it back because, you know, I'm not sure how much of all of that it had to do with it. But once again, just like the AR tap out, the optics do not look good in that situation.
Very, very true.
But here we go. Last week's picks. We both had the Packers over the Jaguars.
Yep. We both got that one. Jordan Love is out, right?
Well, Jordan Love got out of that game. Evan Ingram had that go-ahead for the Jags, but then Malik Willis down the sideline for the Packers to set up a game winner. Apparently, Matt LaFleur can win with just about anybody back there.
Looks like it. Next game was the Lions at Titans. We pretty much just did this because it was Titans.
Yep, and there was complete domination. We both got that one correct.
Went about as you'd expect.
Yep. And then I had the Bucs.
And I had the Falcons.
Yep. Baker proved he didn't need his top weapons, but turnovers kind of made the difference, and it came down again to some last-minute heroics there. And even though K-Dot, like you mentioned, did great.
4 touchdowns in that game from Titans. 2 Kyle Pitts, 2 K-Dot.
Yep.
National Titans Day, man.
They came out to play.
Yep. Next game was the Bills at Seahawks. I chose the Bills.
I stuck with the Seahawks.
Yep, and the Bills got it done.
Yep. Josh Allen threw his first interception, but it didn't matter. I mean, there was the Seahawks were fighting with each other on the sideline. It was terrible.
Yeah.
And then we both had the Chiefs over the Raiders. Closer than it needed to be, but
a lot of Chiefs games happen.
The Chiefs got it done, continued to
remain
be
undefeated.
Yep.
And then lastly, we went Niners at Cowboys. We stuck with our team. We stuck with the team who owns the Cowboys. I think it's kind of official now. You sent me here. I will read it.
Oh, okay.
What you sent me.
Yeah. This is crazy.
Dak Prescott gets paid about as much money per quarter, $882,000, as Brock Purdy makes per year, $985,000. Purdy is now 3-0 against Dak. You know who's getting a massive paycheck? A massive
Brock
paycheck?
Brock Purdy.
Me and Isaiah were just talking about this last night. We were talking about top 5 quarterbacks in the past 3 to 5 years, and he said Mahomes, Allen, Lamar. I said, okay. I said, who else? He's like, Goff. I said, I think I could agree with that. I'm like, who's your 5th? Because he told me, before he said this, he told me it wasn't Brock Purdy's not in this. I told him, I said, Brock Purdy is in this. And he's like, well, success-wise, yes. I'm like, how else do you define a quarterback than success? He's made it to the NFC Championship. No. Yeah, the NFC Championship, at least, for 2 straight years.
Yeah, his only 2 years playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In the Super Bowl once.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he only didn't go to the Super Bowl once was because he broke his arm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even the Niners getting the third string running back in there, it still didn't matter. Shout out to Isaac Garendo, who went to Avon High School, west side of Indy.
Yep. We've been there quite a bit.
Yep.
Got some good food places down there. I will say that much.
I know you love the Pizza King.
I do.
Bringing the drinks on the train for all you Indy folks that know that one.
Yeah.
That brings my record now to 29-19.
You still have a good record? I caught up by 2 games, 28-20. I went perfect this week.
Yes, you did.
I have been on fire with everything outside of Colts.
Yep, we got ourselves a battle now. There's, like we mentioned, there's still one undefeated team to keep track of. This will also be our final week of tracking 2 AFC South games and holding ourselves to that. Unless the Jags or the Titans make a run, we are considering them dead in the water, and we're going to free ourselves up to focus on more compelling matchups.
Yeah,
we will continue to track Houston as the current leader in the division. So let's start there this week.
Yep, Thursday night football, Halloween football. Houston in New York playing the Jets. The Jets are wearing the blacks this week.
Fitting for the Halloween. Houston is hurt physically. The Jets are hurt mentally at this point. Have you
seen what Devontae is saying about the Jets and everything? He's saying we can't execute. And I'm like, you were there for 1 week. What?
Translation, get me the ball is what that means as a receiver.
He's good with the ball. He's good with the ball.
Yeah. So let's see. I go first on this one. I think that I'm going to go Houston gets on a roll. As much as I wish that wasn't so. I would love to be wrong on this.
I honestly don't know. I think this is a hard game because not only are they without Nico, they're without Diggs, most likely.
Come on. He's not. Oh, I did see he's definitely not playing. They haven't come out with the official what's up, but he's definitely not playing.
It just looked bad.
We know what it looked like.
Yeah. But I don't think the Jets defense is good enough to stop Joe Mixon. I'm going to be straight honest. Joe Mixon looks like a force to be reckoned with right now. I think he's going to continue that, and I think the team from Houston is going to use that to strive and use that to win the ball game eventually.
All right. There you go. Then we got the Dolphins at the Bills. Second matchup between these guys in the season. Dolphins are second in the division at 2-5.
Yeah, I think this game will be close because Tua is back. Tua looked to play good. The whole team looked to play good. Tyreek looked like Tyreek. Didn't have him for fantasy. Sad, but it's fine. I still won. I think we go Buffalo strictly because of home field advantage, though. And it's getting to the colder time of the year. So I don't know exactly if it's supposed to be cold or not, but it's getting there. So
yeah, it's hard to tell what the Dolphins truly are with or without Tua. I mean, and adjusting back and all these things. Plus, it's in Buffalo, so give me the Bills.
Yeah. Next game, Broncos in Baltimore playing the Ravens. Surprising premier AFC matchup.
Yeah.
The Broncos are playing pretty good right now, right?
Yep.
I haven't paid much
teams
attention to them.
Both teams 5-3 after the Ravens' last-second shocking loss to the Browns. But shout out to Jameis Winston for getting that one and getting that ship righted a bit. But I think the Ravens are going to bounce right back. They're at home. They have the number one rusher in all categories. They have number one most versatile quarterback. And I don't think Sean Payton and his rookie can outmatch that. And their defense has been getting better, the Broncos, but not that much better.
Yeah.
I got Ravens.
You? I think I have Ravens, but I am going to disagree with you on something here. That being not Josh. Lamar is not the most versatile quarterback. Josh Allen is. As of right now, Josh Allen is.
Josh Allen can truck people, yes, but Josh Allen cannot shake people.
No, he can't. Does he need to? No. You still see him getting 50-yard runs every now and then. I just think Josh Allen is a better quarterback.
I think Josh Allen has a stronger arm, but I think that Lamar's is more accurate and his passes are
I don't know. I saw
tighter.
A lot of inaccurate misses. Yes, not passes. It was misses. Lamar missed Isaiah Likely wide open twice. One was going to be a touchdown. I don't know about that. I think Josh Allen has improved a lot. I think this year is he's playing phenomenal. I think might get a ring this year. We'll see.
It is kind of crazy. I'll give you this. It is crazy that the MVP is Goff and Lamar and Daniels, and then Josh Allen when he just threw his first interception, which has been a trademark of Josh Allen, is throwing interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give you that one.
Yeah. All right. I think it's your turn to pick next.
Okay. All right. Yes. Jaguars at the Eagles and the old Kelly Greens. It's Doug Peterson versus his old team. The way things are going in the Jacksonville, he may just slip over to the other sideline and call it a day. I don't know.
The logos look very, very similar color-wise. I looked at it real quick, and I was like, are those the same? And I'm like,
Teal versus Kelly. Slightly different.
Yeah. I think the Eagles are going to get it done. Saquon looks really good right now. He just had another game for at least 100. Almost had a touchdown, got it taken back. Once again, they were up by so much that he just let the young guys eat, like he said the past week. So great for Saquon to let him do that, let them do that. So I think Saquon's going to run the show again. A.J. Brown's back. Devontae Smith is back. Like, Eagles have the whole crew. They're down and rolling again. No, but they're kind of under the radar because they haven't really been up there.
Right, and their rough start. It didn't look too good a couple games ago when even at a win, Sirianni was getting into it with Browns fans on the sideline. That wasn't the greatest look, but they got their people back. It looks like they're, as Sirianni said, it looks like their identity's back. And the Jaguars literally have no identity other than beat the Colts at home. That's their only identity. So Eagles win this one.
Yeah. Next game, Lions, Packers. It's a 50s throwback for the Packers.
Yep.
This is for the division lead, NFC North versus NFC North. NFC North is the powerhouse division right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of predicted that, honestly, at the beginning of the season. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but I was like, Lions are probably going to be up there. Packers are up there. Vikings look sneakily good.
Yep.
And then there's obviously Caleb Williams, who you don't know about, but the Bears look good as a team.
Yeah. I think this is the Lions' second game for the division lead within the past 3 weeks. They played the Vikings 2 weeks ago, in week 7. So they're used to this kind of thing, and since then they have crushed everyone they've played. So let's just say that I think the Lions are going to get this one done. I think in order to complete this matchup, that I think the Lions should play in their throwbacks too. I think that would be really
I think that would
just
be
kind
fun.
of a sweet look. But Anyway, who you got?
I think the Lions are going to take this. I think I'm going to have the same mentality for the Lions as I do for undefeated teams. I'm going to keep picking them until they lose because they're playing like an undefeated team right now.
Yeah.
They're playing like those – what, do they have one or two losses? 2 losses, right? One? Right, bye
I
week.
believe so.
Yes, bye week because they're 6-1.
Yep.
They're playing like that loss just didn't count. And I think they're going to play amazing this week again. They just have so much. I think I told Isaiah this last night. Sonic and Knuckles, for those of you that don't know, the Lions backfield is the best running back backfield we have ever seen as of right now.
Currently.
Who's better? Who's a dual running back backfield that's better?
I'm not talking about dual running back. I'm talking about back in like the early mid 2000s when the Giants had Brandon Jacobs, Ahmad Bradshaw, and I forget the other guy's name. They were called They called themselves Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
And they were a 3-headed running nightmare.
I guess we'll see after a couple of years. As of right now, they look really, really good. Regardless, they look currently best backfield of football.
I will say it's harder to come by that kind of stuff because everybody wants their money, and so you have to have premier, and then you have drop off. You don't have 2-headed, 3-headed monsters of running backs anymore.
I'm pretty sure Jameer is still in his rookie contract.
Right, so that helps.
So it definitely helps. Yeah. Obviously, he's going to get paid. And Montgomery is more of a veteran, so maybe he doesn't get paid as much, so it kind of flips.
Yeah, I mean, they have this limited amount of window when you got these, Deion Branch, you got Terry Arnold on the other side, you got Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporta, these big-name guys that are still on the rookie contracts that you can surround with veterans.
Use them while you can. Go get a ring with him.
Even Aiden Hutchinson is still on his rookie deal, right?
Mm-hmm. I believe so. Is Amon-Ra?
No, Amon-Ra just signed a big deal on the.
Okay, that makes sense.
Last game then, Bucks at Chiefs. Monday Night Football. 2 decimated receiver cores. 2 the vet tight end versus the up and comer. And of course, we know the quarterbacks, Baker and Mahomes.
Yep. One plays with swag, and the other one plays in the favor of zebras. Anyways, I'm gonna choose the Chiefs. I choose undefeated teams until they lose, and that is strictly my only reasoning for this.
I'm going to give it to the Chiefs.
I think Tampa Bay can get it done, though.
I think they could, but it's in Arrowhead. It's Monday Night Football. It's the Chiefs. And it's their defense. And Levante David, I don't know what his status is. He went out in the game against the Falcons. So I don't know what he's going to be. So I got the Chiefs on this one.
That makes sense. That's all of them. We want you to be a part of this. Comment your picks before Thursday Night Football, so no cheating. And because we are doing Thursday Night Football this week.
Yep.
And if you get them all right, we'll shout you out on next week's Unstable Pick 6.
Yep. That is it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with and we will finish off the week looking ahead to the primetime matchup in Minneapolis against the Vikings.
Oh, yeah. This is Liam.
And this is Kevin.
Reminding you to stay all in Colts.
All in Sports Network. We love sports.